Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of our Dragon Age the Veilguard Let's Play. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I'm so happy you could join me. So today we are going to be starting back in on some more side questing. I know. Well, I view it more as companion questing, right? As you can see, we have one for Balara, Niv, Lucanus, and Davrin. Now, I'm not entirely sure if these are the, like their final quests or not. I don't know for sure. I know Harding has one more quest for me, though that'll pop up sometime later, I think, just to get the trophy for completing her quest line. But anyway, so I did the research. I did a little bit of research and found which options I like best for each of the companions, for their final abilities, right? For their Hero of the Veilguard thing. Anyway, before I go off on too much of a tangent, we're going to go talk to Balara, get hers started. See what this is, at least.
Tell me about Anaris.
He is the light, the hope of Elvenan, the bringer of...
Tell me about the war against the Evenuris.
Even now, the armies of Anaris wage a glorious war against the...
Tell me about the armies.
The chosen of Elvenan, made pure and stripped of their want to serve the great Anaris.
So demons. He made an army of demons. Damn it, Syrian. What have you done? Oh, Rook.
Sorry, is now a bad time? I can come back.
It's not great, but later won't be better. Syrian. He wants to meet, to explain himself.
It's kind of hard to explain turning people into demons.
I know. Talking to him again, knowing what I know, it's hard. Beyond hard. And that's if this isn't all a big trap.
Listen to your gut. Would he really try to lure you into a trap?
I would have said no before all of this. The Syrian I know cared. Loved his people more than anything. He kept me grounded, focused, made sure I was okay. And I took care of him, protected him because I loved my little brother and I owed him. But what he is now, who he is now, I don't know. I'd hoped the archive would make it easy. Tell me it was a misunderstanding. But Anaris is evil, full stop. And if my brother's working with him...
I know this is hard for you, but you know we have to stop them, right?
I know, I get it. He's my brother, though. The day he died, or I thought he died, it was the worst day of my life. I don't know if I can do that again.
So what are you going to do?
Meet with him.
Are you okay with that?
No, but I need to talk to him, convince him he's wrong.
And if that doesn't work?
Will you come with me?
Of course.
Thanks, Rook. Really. Just tell me when you're ready.
All right, hummingbirds lament. Let's go see. In Arlethan? Yep. Obviously, we are going to be keeping Balara for this. I think I might have to check out her skills. I might do some reworking, because I know she can do healing as well. But anyway, we have Balara and... maybe Lucanus for this. Or, yeah, maybe Lucanus. No. No, let's go Harding. Sorry. No, I have to. She's just arguably better at the moment. Alright. Now, where are we heading? Gotcha. Yeah, see, it says it's a conversation, but I get the feeling this might be more than that. Or maybe not.
Ballora, you came. I am surprised.
I almost didn't. With everything that happened, I didn't want to. But you're my brother. Still. Even with all of that. Did you come? Alone?
Yes. Though you didn't.
Not after what happened to Hamuel, to Yanarl, the others.
The ritual should have granted them purity. Strength. That it did not. That is my failure. I was not worthy. I will do better. I must do better. For Ornaris. For our people.
Fine. Tell their loved ones it was an accident. See how it goes over.
When we are great once more, when we are pure, then they will understand the sacrifices that were necessary.
He's a warlord. That's all he is, all he ever was.
So said the Evinuris. But the victors write the histories. He fought to make our people great. And the Evinuris fought to keep them in fetters. He showed me the world as it once was, as it could be again.
How many elves have to die to get there?
Greatness requires sacrifice.
No, that's not the Syrian I know. He's influencing you through the mask, poisoning your thoughts.
My thoughts remain my own, Ballora. Why can you not accept that I chose this willingly? Through this mask, I feel what he feels. When he thinks of our people rising once more, have you ever felt the warmth of a god's happiness or the cold bite of their fear?
What is it he's afraid of then?
I'm not sure, but it haunts him, consumes his thoughts. I must help him. Help us to face whatever it is.
So he hasn't told you what it is he's afraid of?
No, but no doubt he keeps it from me for good reason.
More people will die if you keep helping him.
More of our people, Syrian. You have to see that. This isn't you. Not the real you. You were my anchor, Syrian. You kept me grounded. When my thoughts lied to me, you always told me the same thing. Do you remember? Trust your heart, Boris Shivan. It's a good heart, and it'll never lie to you. So why won't you trust it now?
I must do what I must.
Me too.
We're gonna have to stop them. Him.
I know. Come on. You've got work to do.
Well, maybe we won't have to kill Syrian. I don't know. Oh, that's not bad. Alright. Seeing a lot of monsters around us. Yeah, I'm sure that's not how she had hoped it was going to go, but that's how it was ultimately going to go. Sadly. Alright, I think it's time. Yeah, we gotta head back to the lighthouse. I'm curious to see if there's a follow-up to this, or if we'll actually have to finish the Grim Bond's main quest line to advance most of them further. But let's see. She has a conversation. Let's go do that. See what it is. Yeah, let's go do her conversation. And I feel like there won't be a continuation. At least not at the moment, a quest after the conversation. We'll see.
Oh, hey, Rook.
What are you working on?
Oh, it's part of that artifact, you know, from the ritual. I wanted to see how they did what they did, what it meant. Tried asking that thing, it won't tell me.
The knowledge of the great Anaris is...
A theme. Least I figured that out. How to make it go away, I mean. Damn it. We are getting through to Syrian. He almost listened.
He was listening to you, Balara, because you're his sister.
He was my brother. My only brother. And just for a moment, he was my brother again. Then he wasn't. Then he was a person I might need to... I don't think I can, Rook. Do that.
This stuff's never easy. And it never should be. You become Anaris when the hard choices don't hurt anymore.
I want to believe, to hope, that it won't come to that. And that we get through to him, somehow.
I really hope you're right.
Well, either way, we'll be able to find them.
How?
Oh, I didn't tell you. Right. The artifact. Couldn't figure out how it did it. Made those demons, I mean. But I attuned its resonance, and I'll know where they are next time, before they finish. So we can stop them. However we have to.
We'll save your brother, Balara.
I hope you're right. I really do. But if we don't... Anyway, I should get back. To work, I mean. I don't think we have much time.
All right. So that's that. Probably up. We probably can't continue anything with her at the moment. I'm gonna try something. Real quick. We're going to head to the crossroads real quick. I want to see if loading back into the lighthouse kind of like reloads the area. You know what I mean? Oops, wrong buttons. See if that reloads it to where Balara's quest shows up. If not, that's okay. It did not. Okay. That's fine. I guess we'll go talk to Nev then. Yeah. My theory at the moment is that completing part 10 of the game, getting the trophy for it, which may be the completion of this quest or not, I don't know. But after we get the part 10 trophy is when we'll start seeing more, probably be able to finish most of them. Most of the companion side quests. Or you never know, this could be a completion right here. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, won't we?
There's something I need to do. Back home.
Everything all right?
Yeah, just chasing Aelia. It brings a lot up. If you're around, maybe. I'd take the company.
Sure thing, Nev.
Okay. This is going to be another, like, conversational type situation. We'll take Niv, naturally. I want to check one. I just want to check one thing before we head out. Sometimes I've noticed the like what you can get from these vendors. I've noticed sometimes it changes. Yeah, like sometimes it can change, sometimes it doesn't. Really need to get this, but I have to get up to rank 4. Maybe I can find it somewhere else. But yeah, Shadow's Grasp is a really good one for me because of that cold damage. Very nice. But no, nothing new here. I have to get up to rank 10 or not rank 10, excuse me. Rank 4. Though one thing to be aware of is the Black Emporium, their stuff does seem to change occasionally.
Do Templars really not have authority over mages in Tevinter? What happens if there's blood magic? What do they do?
Depends on the Templar. Depends on who's bought their loyalty.
What do
As you found their names, I felt them whisper through the fade.
Right.
My own name changed. I am now Eulogy. I will remember them. A light glowing in memory.
That means a lot.
Right.
Well, anyway,
Do Templars really not have authority over mages in Tevinter? What happens if there's blood magic? What do they do?
depends on the Templar. Depends on who's bought their loyalty.
What do you do when the authorities can't be trusted to do the right thing?
That's how I keep busy.
I completely forgot about him. That was the spirit of compassion from a quest that had to do with people in Docktown were dying, and we had to fight demons along the way. Yeah, that was a while ago, wasn't it?
The Minrathous Wall of Light.
A light to remember the dead.
Unless the family lacks mages to keep them lit. Or the money for one. Then you're left in the dark. To Tevinter's subtlety. This was Brahms.
Rana's old partner.
His light was out when I got here. I should have been back sooner.
The light drawn echoes back in Aeternum.
Formalities. He wasn't big on those, but he'd appreciate it. I'm stopping Aelia.
Looks like we had the same idea.
Rana.
He read serials between assignments. Romance. The last one ended on a cliffhanger. He was sure he knew the ending. I never checked if he was right.
I'm sure you could find the final chapters.
I know. I'm not sure I want to.
Pretending it ends well. We can give him that.
You're not the only one chasing Aelia. I've tracked some of her followers. They aren't quick to talk. Most said I'd be saved soon. But I did get the name of a place. Sanctum Lucican.
Rana, that's great.
There's a catch.
It's an old temple. A lost one. If there's a record of its location, I can't find it.
It's more than we had. I can track this down.
And you'll tell me? Look, I know who else you work with, what they might suggest, but what are you going to do?
The best I can.
Right. Docktown will see...
What, Rana? Magisters who look the other way? Bribed Templars, Venatori who walk?
They see you.
Is that all?
What will that mean? Brom's light. Thanks.
I do what I can.
Alright, that's that one. Yeah, we're just kind of taking care of business, aren't we, at the moment? Okay. We'll head back. There might be another conversation. Let's see. Nope, she does not have one. Okay. That's fine. Though it is kind of like, these are kind of like wrapping in a nice way that's like, yeah, get these things done, go do a main mission, and then we'll have more to talk about. So with that, we're going to go ahead and go talk to, or go see what Lucanus has for us. His might actually be a mission. Maybe.
Hey, Rook. Come to stare into the fire. I've heard that helps people think. Can't say I've had luck with it.
Good, you're here.
What happened?
A note from Viago. Katerina is alive.
Ooh.
What? How?
Zara's carcass told the truth. Ilario didn't arrange Katerina's death because he spirited her away. Katerina has been a prisoner in her own villa, with Ilario as her keeper.
What matters is that she's alive, and we know where she is. So let's go get her.
Ilario is making his move. He's hosting the talons of the crows at Via della Morte. All of them.
All it's missing is some heavily armed, uninvited guests. Shall we?
As soon as we've prepared. We have to do this carefully. Ilario has to be expecting us.
You think he knows that we know about him and Elganon?
He wouldn't be avoiding us otherwise. Be ready for a trap.
It'll be slow going through Treviso.
Not for us. We're going by water, and Spite is keen to get this done.
Then let's make this a night to remember.
Ooh, all right. Okay, so this is an actual mission. This one, yeah, I do know that this is an actual mission. Alright, so that kind of makes me want to go talk to Davrin. But I'll save his for the beginning of the next episode. Anyway, let's do this. We are going into Treviso. Obviously, yeah, we have to have Lucanus for this. I think Balara is actually not a bad one for him. Then again, no, Hardings. Well, they both detonate Overwhelm. Yeah, they kind of do the exact same thing for each other, don't they? But I want the heals. Yeah, as it usually turns out to be, I need Harding for healing. That and her companion ability, her Veilguard ability is just that good.
Good. We're past the Blight and no one heard our gondola. Where to now?
We go under the bridge.
We aren't going in through a sewer, are we?
No sewers in Treviso. The streets are barely above water as it is. There's a hidden escape route. That's our way inside.
Alright, this is... How does this work in the map? Okay. Oh, is that what this is? I've been trying to get to this chest for a very long time. Maybe that's part of... Okay. Maybe it's part of this area. So yeah, we're going to be doing some exploring. This might end up being a...
Over there. That's the entrance.
Bit of a longer episode than usual. Just a
Your
heads
house
up.
has a secret escape route, and Ilario didn't post a guard on it?
Ilario doesn't know it's here.
Why not?
Katarina didn't even tell me about it. I found it laying here alone as a boy.
Well, that's helpful or handy.
What the?
He let them into the house. Now I'll have to get the whole thing cleaned.
Right? It's the Venatori into your own home. Terrible. How do I... Oh. Silly. They always do stuff like this, and it makes me think like, am I gonna miss something? It's like I don't want to miss anything. Alright, I think we're good.
How much trouble can one old woman kill them for the glory of the reborn?
They're aiming for us. They were talking about an old woman.
Katarina.
Katarina must be a difficult prisoner.
That wouldn't surprise me.
And here we are. Welcome to Villa de la Muerte.
Whew. No wonder Ilario wants to inherit.
Home? Smells like dust and linseed oil. Don't say that when Katarina is in earshot.
Versus mages. Okay, so it's above me. There's also there's a memento. That's what I was trying to. Word was not coming to me.
Hey!
Hey, rude.
Done. Where are the next?
Oh, that's where I just... Okay. Oh, more of them on the other side.
Get ready.
Who goes there?
Last person you will ever see.
Great hit, Rook.
They've made themselves comfortable, but we'll get them out.
Kind of looks like they're robbing the place, too. At least that's what I got from it. Okay, so there's a balcony over there. Yeah, I'm not seeing any way of... Okay. I think I've got everything I can. Let's head more into the foyer.
So you lived here?
Ilario and I both did, until we were 18.
What about your parents?
Killed by a rival house. We would have ended up with Katarina anyway, to train.
So we need to go that way.
We have company. this house alive.
Sure. Mementos everywhere, I tell you. Close to level 45. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, it's where that chest is, probably. That door we couldn't open originally, okay. Yeah, I still don't think there was a way I could get up there. I don't see any triggerable abilities or anything like that, so yeah, I really don't think I can get up there.
Better be ready.
Intruder! First the blight comes to my city, and now you want my house? Nice work, Rook!
Let's go ahead and apply this. And just one more point away. One more point away, and then the build's pretty much done. Every point after that just kind of comes down to my own discretion. Oh, maybe up the stairs to that balcony? Maybe?
Hey!
Trouble scouted!
His pathetic little, hey. Seriously? Oh, here we are. Oh, getting full plumage up to legendary. That has stuff that relates
The
to
family rooms are up ahead. First her, and then we find what we seek.
The power of the gods themselves is at our command, and we're thwarted by a door?
They're closed.
Yes.
Got him?
The door's been barred from the inside,
So we bust down the door and get attacked, probably?
which is why I'll go first.
All right.
Katerina. Lucanis. My poor boy.
We'll escort you someplace safe before we go after Ilario.
You'll do no such thing. There's no time for heroic nonsense.
Heroic nonsense saved your grandson and is rescuing you now. I won't let Ilario do more damage.
Go! I'll meet you in the Opera House.
I hope she can keep herself safe.
Welcome to House de la Muerte, Rook.
I take that as a yes. I'm just glad the old woman's not dead.
Do you have a plan to deal with Ilario? Lucanis.
I'm working on it. The traitor deserves no mercy.
No, he's not wrong. He's not wrong, but I get the feeling that's not an option. We'll see. The Opera House. Is this a new area for me? I don't think so. Yeah, actually, I think it is because I've been on. Yeah, I've been on the other side of that door, or the other side of that gate. So.
This is it. Get ready.
You have a plan now, right?
Knives are involved.
Knives are involved. Yes. Yes, very, very quaint. Alright, we got a fight up ahead just because they're putting out ultimate potion, normal potion. Yeah, we got to fight. Alright, let's do this.
Katerina's death was a tragedy. But to get Lucanis back from the dead, only to lose him to a demon. For me, it is a deep, personal loss. And so, I take the mantle of First Talon with a heavy heart. But the crows could rise from the ashes.
That's a phoenix, but okay.
With our new allies, the Venatori, we could reclaim Antiva.
Over my dead body.
That can be arranged.
Cannot overpower us both. Now you fall.
All right.
Venatori, do we honor your alliance? Now, the demon of Byramtium is here. You should have stayed dead, Lucanis. All of this is on your head.
You started this. I'm ending it.
Good one.
Why couldn't you have just died when you were supposed to? Next time, use your own.
Oh, well, that did it.
What are you waiting for, cousin? Finish what you start. I already did. What am I ever going to do that is worse than this? On your knees, in front of every house.
Get up, Ilario.
Katerina, thank the Maker.
No one from House de la Muerte kneels.
Mierda. What am I supposed to do with this idiot?
He tried to kill you, and got you imprisoned, and kidnapped the first Talon, and made a deal with the Venatori.
Too much to forgive. But he's still all I've got. Iago, lock him up.
You think you can put me away? That is not your decision, is it? Caterina is still first Talon.
Enough, Ilario. Lucanes is first Talon now. His decision stands.
You're lucky he didn't cut your throat.
Which I think was the other option. If I had saved Treviso, I would have had an option there.
Welcome home, my boy.
A toast to the new first Talon.
To Lucanes!
Let's just make sure we get all of our goodies. Pretty sure that's it. And that, my friends, should be his main quest line done. This should take us back to the lighthouse.
Shall we make a discreet exit?
I'm ready. But are you sure? They're celebrating you.
I have other plans for the evening.
Really? You came all the way back here for coffee? The stuff in your villa wasn't good enough?
It's better if I make it myself. And I wanted some quiet.
So, first Talon of the Crows, huh? Does that mean you'll be leaving us?
No. We have a contract. Besides, she may have stepped down, but there's no stopping Caterina from giving all the orders. I still cannot believe she did that.
Are you holding up okay? After, you know, Ilario and your grandmother and everything?
I wouldn't call it okay, exactly. Fucking Ilario.
Do you regret putting him in prison?
No, not with Treviso in such chaos. The last thing I need is my full cousin causing more.
Okay, so we have
Let Ilario sit and think on his mistakes. It may do him good.
I was surprised you spared him at all, really.
So was I. But I don't have a lot to lose. What there is, Ilario, Caterina, Nev. This team. I'm not giving that up.
If we were romancing Lucanus, he would have said you probably instead of Nev. I don't know, but we'll take it. Yeah, the other thing would have been we could have forgiven Ilario is what we could have done. But again, that's only if Treviso wasn't blighted. So, but I'm okay with what we ultimately get from that. Did that give him his ability? I don't think so. It did level him up, but yeah, so we do have like one more thing we have to cover with him, I guess, which is fine. Twin blades and then demonic daggers. That's quite a name, isn't it? Let's see. Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, there's probably still a follow-up conversation that needs to be had, but other than that, that's pretty much it. Yeah, like I said, there's definitely going to be a follow-up that'll give his I'm just gonna call it capstone ability. But anyway, let's see if there is anything else, like anything new on the map. It just looks like Davrin's conversation. I'm gonna, like I said, like I did more towards the beginning of things, I'm gonna head to the crossroads just to then teleport back in to see if anything has changed, to see if he has a new conversation, you know, to get his final perk or get his final ability. Because I'd like to be able to end it with that instead of having to do another conversation. No. Alright then, that's a little disappointing, but it's okay. We'll pick up his ability. You know, it might be after, yeah, like, it'll be funny, like right after we finish this one here, Grim, whatever it was called, will probably be like right after. It's like, oh, Balara has a quest, Niv has a quest, Lucanus has a final conversation, Harding has something, Davrin might have something, Emmerich and Tosh. That's just probably how it'll go. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up. In the next episode, we'll start things off with Davrin. If it ends up being just a conversation, something short, I might go ahead and get into the main quest as well. So, with that said, if you enjoyed this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing. And to stay up to date for whenever new content is released, don't forget to hit that bell icon after you subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.